But apparently some things were said about me that was really devastating.
Let me count mine, you know. Ask me what I'm doing, just grinding. Haters wanna hate, let them hate, never mind them. Be more bins, tryna reach the next plateau. And I can't stop till I achieve my goals. Keep a couple feet inside the photos. So official with the vibe, and can kick up my zone. Hold on for a minute, let me count mine, you know.
What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Damian Cryer, and I am back with another video. I hope you guys are having a wonderful, blessed, and amazing day today. If you have not subscribed to the Cryer family, y'all already know what to do. Turn that bell on so you are subscribed to the channel, man. Also, if you are not following me on TikTok, my TikTok is called The Real Cryer Family. I think we had almost 180,000 on TikTok. So the month of October, the 13th to 14th, I will be celebrating my first year on TikTok. So if you guys want to see more of me, go follow me on TikTok. I'm over there every single day, 7 days a week. So, oh man, guys, I don't even know how to start this video off. This is actually my monthly Q&A. As you guys know, I've dropped the ball for the last 2 months on my Q&As. I've been meaning to do it, but I just really haven't did it. And one of the reasons why is because when I ask you guys like questions on my instant post for questions for a Q&A, I don't get that many people who ask me the questions. And then once I drop the video, they'll start DMing me like crazy, like, oh my God, I didn't get a chance to participate. So I think the problem is I used to put my Q&A notices on my community wall right here on YouTube, but I stopped putting my Q&A thing on my community wall because it's YouTube. And you got a bunch of people who will ask really crazy, disrespectful questions. And then I don't answer those questions, and then they get upset and say, look, you never answered my question. It's because I don't want to answer dumb questions. And most importantly, I don't want to answer the same questions over and over and over. So I took it from YouTube, put it on my community post on YouTube, and I put it on my Insta story. That way, only I can see the questions. And I think any YouTuber who does YouTube, especially when it comes to Q&As, they can all agree of why they only put it on their Insta story instead of YouTube. So before I get into this Q&A video, I'm gonna be doing this by myself today. I just wanna let you guys know something because I know a lot of people have been asking me like, what's going on, where have you been, why you ain't dropping videos like you usually do on YouTube. And I'm gonna give you guys some answers, but I can't really talk about too much. And by the way, I do drop videos every single day, guys. I don't miss a day. I upload on TikTok either 1 to 4 times a day. I drop on my Facebook page, which is called The Cryer Family, 2 to 3 times a day. And I also been dropping on the Damian Cryer channel, which is my Gold Digger channel. I just haven't really been on this channel as consistent as I should be. But without me going into too much detail, because there's some things that I cannot talk about, I've been instructed not to play certain things or say certain things by my family as well. But I'm kind of up against something for the first time in my life that I've never ever been up against. Some things transpired that was said was going to happen, but I know when people get upset, they make up stuff and they'll say things, but they won't act on it. But apparently some things were said about me that was really devastating. And I'm still dealing with the situation right now. It's horrible, man. It's horrible. Most people, they get to my age, if they're lucky or blessed enough to make it to their 50s, and their worst thing that they're afraid I've been up against is maybe their health issues, getting a bad phone call saying a loved one is no longer here. But that's not the case with me. As long as I've been on this earth, I've had some not so good things, be said about me, as you guys all are aware of. But last Monday or Tuesday, it was brought to my attention about some things that was said that just kind of devastated me and my family as well. And we are dealing with the situation. It's horrible. It is horrible. And like I said, my 55 years of being here on this earth, I've never experienced anything like this. I'm not worried about it. The situation has been handled very, very diligently and very, very aggressively. At some point, I will be able to talk about it and let you guys know, as my family, the Crier family, what's going on, what took place, why it took place, and we are definitely prepared to move forward on everything. I made some videos several weeks ago. I kept my promise. I'm keeping my promise to make sure that nothing like this happens again. When things happen to you in your life, and I'm starting to really learn that as a grown-ass man, when things happen, you cannot react to it the way that you once used to react to it. You just take it day by day. You deal with each situation as they come in. And then you try to make sure that it never happens again. And when I tell you guys, it is one of the worst things I've ever in my life had said about me. And it is horrible. And again, like I said, when I'm able to talk about it, I will talk about it, because I want people who deals with any situations like this to know that everything is going to be okay. I share a lot of my experiences on social media because I am Damian Crier. Most of you guys who follow me and watch my content, y'all all come from the drama. And this is the audience that I attracted. People who want to see the BS. People who don't want to see good, positive content. And I am aware of that. And I don't really get upset when I see things, that transpire. It does make me question things, but I don't really get upset. I just kind of laugh it off. I'm very fortunate and very happy that I was blessed enough to have multiple monetized platforms. Because before I even started this YouTube, I had no monetization. And then when I started YouTube was the only monetized platform that I had. And now that's not the case anymore. So I'm glad I was one of the ones who was able to take the punches, get knocked down, and then bounce back up. And so, like I said, I made a promise to family and others that I would not really go into details. I was able to record maybe an hour and 26 minutes of a conversation. Again, I will be bringing that to the light when the time is right. Right now, the time is not right. And I know you guys are having a lot of questions, and I hate to leave you guys on a cliffhanger. But what I do want to let you guys know is that I do apologize because I have not been as consistent on the Crier Family YouTube channel. So with that being said, man, we're going to get into this Q&A question. I had a lot of awesome questions, and as a matter of fact, while I was talking, some questions that came in. So we're going to get right into it, guys. I'm going to check real quick. I think I chose 25 questions. I won't drag this video out long because I know my Q&As be 40, 50 minutes. Who the hell want to sit down and watch a 50 damn minute video? No one's going to do that. So, These all came, some of these questions came from TikTok. I put a post up on TikTok about my Q&A as well. And the majority is coming from Instagram. So let's get right into this video. So the very first question, someone asked me, would you and your older son will ever do pranks again? I miss it. Well, you know what I'm gonna say. You tell a plan, you plan to fail. But what I can honestly say is that when it comes to me and my son doing pranks, I have multiple sons. So I'm not sure which one you're talking about. Darian, Damon, Akeem, Dion. I don't know which one of my sons you're talking about. But if you are referring to my older kids, the thing is that it's no secret. Everybody know who helped me start the YouTube channel. And I am so blessed and so grateful. And when they help you start something as big as this right here, give you an opportunity like this, you're not supposed to always lean on them to do videos. Sure, if I do a video with them right now, oh, my views is running through the roof. But what happens when I'm not doing a video with them? Those views are gonna fall back down. So I would say right now, no, we don't have any plans of doing anything. Everybody's doing their own thing with their family. And I was given this opportunity, having a big platform like I have, and I have a very big platform. Even though I don't get a lot of views on it, this is still a huge platform. And you guys never know, the comeback is real. So with that being said, I don't know if that's gonna happen, but even if it doesn't happen, they've already blessed me. Whew, they blessed me beyond my wildest imagination. I mean, I'm retired. So that says enough. So I don't know if we're gonna do videos again or pranks or anything like that. But I do notice YouTube does kind of act a little funny when it comes to these pranks. It's not all cracked to be what you guys think it is. They changed the rules. So thank you for that question. The next question, someone says, when is the wedding? Question mark. As you guys know, we had our daughter a few months ago. So right now we are, let's just say the wedding is going to happen. There's no doubt about it. Nothing going to stop it. The wedding's definitely going to happen. I just told you guys at the beginning of the video, I have some personal situations that I'm dealing with right now. Some things that is just really, really upsetting. But we definitely will keep you guys posted. So thank you for the question. The next one, someone asks, Q&A questions. How are you doing mentally and emotionally? Emotionally, I am doing great. Mentally, I am still kind of shocked a little bit. When people don't like you, there's nothing that they would do to try to bring harm to you. This is a situation where it's clearly not going to work. So I would say emotionally and mentally, they both are kind of playing on me right now because I'm still a little bit confused about a lot of stuff. But I think for the most part, man, I'm doing damn good. Like I said, y'all go check out my other social media. Y'all see more of Damian Cryer. Y'all see how my day-to-day life is. I'm having fun. I'm laughing. Like, just doing all kind of silly stuff. Nothing's really changed with me. I think I was live the other day on TikTok for 2 hours, and I was fishing while I was live. And it was a successful live while fishing. I took part of that live and I came over to YouTube and I did the live over it. Well, I finished the live on YouTube as well. So we had a really good time. But yeah, mentally, I've been doing okay. So let's move on to the next one. And thank you for that question. So the next one, someone says, are you two having a big wedding? I can't wait to hear. Love you all. Love all your content. I'll follow you on your platforms and leave comments. Great job, DC. Thank you so much. So the question was, are you two having a big wedding? This is a part of the video I would like to do with my significant other, but I think I can answer that question for both of us. We decided that it's better to not have a big wedding, but the reception will be off the hook. There's no doubt about it. Her family's gonna be there, and all of my family will be there. So we have our reasons why we don't want a big wedding. Because as you always hear me say, it's not about the process, it's about the results. Getting married is getting married, regardless. But I think like the reception, because like when you do a wedding, we're both from two different states. Y'all know she's not from this state. Y'all know I'm not from this state. Which means people have to fly in, come down, and this and that. People got to get clothes and hotels and all that. And everybody's not doing that. Come on, this is 2025. People is kind of struggling out here. It's real. So we figure with the reception would be different than a wedding. Because with the reception, people can come down and stay for multiple days. And we can do a lot of stuff like cook in the backyard, get a big old reception hall, and just turn the hell up. So no, the wedding won't be as big as the reception. So thank you for that question, and thank you for the compliment as well. The next one says, here is the Q&A question. What inspired you to do YouTube? The Prince family. There was once DMV Nation. People have asked me this question right here multiple times on my TikTok lives. They inspired me because I was watching their videos when they was, well, I still watch their videos, but when it was DMV Nation, it like, seeing the videos that they were doing, it just changed the whole entire game. At the time, I was working in the steel mill and I'm watching my kids online. I'm like, oh my God. Everywhere I go, people are like, hey, blah, blah, blah. And so one day I was like, you know what? I want to give this a try. I want to become a YouTuber. Now, I do know that the father is supposed to inspire the children. But in this case, it was the other way around. My children inspired me. And I don't think that that's an abnormal thing. They have different opportunities now. Like these generations, man, they all have different opportunities. Look at these young 22-year-old billionaires, streamers. So it's like, why not be inspired by somebody else younger than you? I mean, we're inspired to go buy people's gym shoes. We're inspired to eat at people's restaurants. Why not be inspired by someone younger than you? So they inspired me. And not only did they inspire me, when they found out I was interested in doing it, they actually helped me along the way. They actually bought me my first camera, gave me my first MacBook, which oh my God, guys, that was in 2016. I still got that same MacBook right now today. I still have the same exact camera they gave me right now to this day. Now the camera doesn't work anymore. It's been dropped a few times, but the MacBook, I still use it. I have an upgraded MacBook Pro, but I still use the MacBook Air from time to time. So they inspired me, and I'm not the only one that they inspired. They inspired a lot of people to do YouTube. And I don't think that people who inspired a lot of us give the Prince family the credit that they deserve. I don't. So thank you for that question. The next one, oh, this comes from NASCAR Gang. Now, some of the names, you guys might know me say NASCAR gang, but I didn't say the other names because some people don't want their name read in the Q&A. NASCAR Gang has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So, first question NASCAR Gang asks is, number one, are you ready for the cooler weather? Absolutely. You already know why. I just tested the waters 2 days ago. I was fishing for 2-3 hours and I went live. That's one of the reasons why I'm ready for the cooler weather. Plus the cooler weather, I can dress. I can wear my clothes, man. You know how hot it is out here in Texas. It's still hot right now. Number two, how are the kids doing? My children are doing great. Thank you. And I hope yours are as well. Number three, she says, how old is the newest baby girl now? 3 months. 3 months. Number four, did you catch any fish the other day on your live? I thought you was in the live. Oh, you came into the live late. I think I remember. You came into the live late. Yes, I caught a total of 15 fish when I was live. Only 2 of the fish were keepers. When I was fishing, I said I'm only keeping fish that was 1 pound and over. So out of the 15, the other 13 fish was night size, but they weren't over 1 pound. So I ended up releasing the 2 big catfish. I think one was 3 pounds, one was like 1.5 pounds, almost 2 pounds. So yeah, I did pretty good the other day. My goal was to catch 5 fish over 1 pound, bring them home, clean them on live, and cook them on live. But that didn't happen. But I did catch fish. Number 4, okay, I'm sorry guys. Number 5, will you and the First Lady show baby girl face? Yes, we will guys, but we most likely will do a name reveal before we do a face reveal. And the reason why, I know like a lot of other big content creators are having babies, they're showing their faces and stuff like that, and there's nothing wrong with that. Right now, we just want to enjoy her. I feel like, this is what I feel like. I personally feel like once we show her, there's gonna be a lot of funnies going on. There's gonna be a lot of comparison. You guys see what happened before in the past. And I don't really wanna subject her to that type of stuff because kids are innocent, man. You guys see what happened to my other children. People started like making fun of them, and I mean, who wants to click on social media and see their child as someone's profile picture? I don't want to see that kind of stuff. So I feel like right now, what we're doing is better right now because we click on social media, we don't see her name, we don't see her face, and there's no videos on any social media platform that has her face. And that makes me feel really, really good. So right now, we have talked about doing a face reveal, but we probably will do her name reveal before anything. And when we do, it's gonna just be her first name. We're not gonna give her middle or last name. That right there is just opening up some doors right there. You guys know how social media is. It's some dirty people out here, man. And social media don't care about nobody. Number 6, she says, keep up the amazing work that you put forward. Sorry I've been so busy lately in this thing we call life. Stay blessed. Much love. Now, I understand what you mean, busy with this thing called life. I think we're all dealing with it. And as you guys do know, this is the months. We're now in the months with the R's in them, which usually are the cold months, but they also represent a lot of holiday months coming up. This is a stressful time of year for everybody. I don't care who you are, how rich you are. For some reason, mentally, people start stressing around the holidays. And I don't understand. People start going crazy around the holidays. Robberies go up, crime go up. People start stressing, people get into more arguments and fights. Why? It makes no sense to me. So thank you, NASCAR gang, for all of your questions and for being a part of today's Q&A on the Crier family. So the next one, this person name is Greg Delaney. Good afternoon, Damien. My name is Greg Delaney. I was wondering, is you and Soso getting married soon? Yes, we are. We just won't kind of tell the dates right now. If you guys been watching me for a while, y'all should understand why I moved the way that I moved now. I was kind of forced to move the way I move now, and I was forced to kind of like not say certain things anymore because I've learned that your business could be on social media before you actually put it on social media. So thank you for your question, Greg Delaney. Oh, by the way, some people have tried to call me on Instagram today after I posted my Q&A notification. And I don't want you guys to get offended. I really don't do the phone call thing when it comes to social media because there's too many wrongs that can happen. I was one of the people when I first got on here, I was like taking Facebook calls and Instagram calls. I find that could be a very, very dangerous thing to do. People could set you up. They could use it against you at some point down the road. Make it seem like that you were flirting with them or trying to get with them. So if you sent me a message on Instagram in response to my Q&A notification, I opened the message, I screenshotted it, and I hearted your comment just to acknowledge to you that, hey, I got it, thank you. Because I don't want to open up someone's message and then leave them on scene, and that can be really offensive. So when I heart your comment or you see a heart from me, I'm kind of acknowledging, hey, thank you, I got your comment. Just so you guys know. Let's see, where do I leave off at? Okay, this person asked 2 questions. Hold on for a second. I think they might have messed up. Let me see. Down. Okay. One of the questions they asked, they had a couple questions. This person's name is Destiny. Destiny asks, what made you start doing social media? So this is different from the other person that asked, what inspired you to do YouTube? What made me start doing social media? I dug deeper into social media after I started doing YouTube because I found a way to make more money. Not a lot of money, but I found a way to make more money. I figured if I'm gonna be on one platform, why not broaden my horizon and get on other platforms? It's something that everybody's doing now. Everybody's on social media making money now. And so it's like when I started TikTok, like I felt really good about it. Something surprised me about TikTok. I was like, whoa. And so I actually grown to love TikTok. Facebook, I feel like with Facebook, there's an older crowd, an older audience on Facebook. And I felt like when I got on Facebook, I could engage with older people that was my age or older. You got truck drivers, people on the road. People just love Facebook. And so what inspired me to get over there is like, why not go over there? Being an older gentleman like myself, I know I'm going to get a whole lot of support on Facebook. And turns out almost 2 million followers later on Facebook, they support me. They really mess with me on Facebook. And so I've been over there for a couple years. TikTok, next month will be my first solid year on TikTok. And I get a lot of love and support on TikTok. And so when I see stuff like that, it inspires me to keep on going, keep going. But we know how I started doing social media in the first place. My kids introduced me to YouTube and I took it and I ran with it from there. So next question, what is my favorite color? My favorite color is blue. So even right now to this day, I still love wearing blue. Even though I'm wearing yellow now, I love to wear blue. I have a lot of blue in my clothes. So that's pretty much it. But thank you for your questions, Destiny. Appreciate you. Let's see how many more questions we got, guys. I've been deleting them as I'm going on. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm gonna speed it up a little bit because this video is kind of longer than I want it to be. Okay. The next question comes from Clarence. Hey, I'm Clarence. My question is, what was the first fish that you caught and how many pounds was it? I would never forget, I lived in Indiana. I used to fish at this place called the Lorez, or we call it the Reservoir, but the proper pronunciation is Lorez. My first fish was a carp, about this big. I was like 12 years old when I caught it. It wasn't that big. I don't know how many pounds it was, but that was my very, 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 very first fish, a bottom feeding carp. And I was so excited because I didn't own a fishing pole back then. What we had, and this is real, guys, we had safety pins. We took the safety pins, we bent the really sharp point in a little, I'm gonna say not 90, but a 45-degree angle. And we used fishing string. And we tied it on that safety pin, put corn on it, and dropped it in the water. That's how we fished when I was younger. So that was my first fish. I would never forget that. Thank you for the question. The next question comes from, it says CEY. CEY asks, how much is your membership? My membership is free. I don't charge for anything. If you ever need YouTube advice, I'm gonna give it to you. You ever need advice on how to do TikTok, I'm gonna give it to you. I don't charge for shout outs. If I'm ever doing a live stream and you happen to catch my live and you ask me some advice about how to do this or that, I'm gonna give it to you for free. I don't charge. I call those scams because you shouldn't charge somebody for something that's absolutely free. YouTube was free. They didn't charge me a fee to sign up. Facebook was free. They didn't charge me a fee to sign up. TikTok was free. They didn't charge me a fee to sign up. Instagram is free. They didn't charge me a fee to sign up. I think anybody who's charging fees for these classes and programs are scammers, man. So don't ever pay nobody for advice for something that they're getting for free. They're using you guys and they're ripping you off. So I don't charge anything. Thank you for asking the question. Next one, hey Mr. Crier, what's next as far as content? More cooking, lifestyle, gold digger videos, LOL. What's next and fresh? As a content creator, guys, I honestly cannot answer that question, honestly. I don't know what's next. All I know is that I enjoy what I do, man. You guys have no idea. When I pick this camera up and I turn it on, sometimes I don't know what I'm gonna say. I just get into it, man, and I enjoy it. And after I'm off the video, after I'm done with the camera, I feel really good. I feel like that I put that work in today. Honestly, I don't know what's next, man. All I can do is tell you, I have 3 children that's young, and I just want to one day when they get older, do content with them, teach them how to cook, teach them how to fish. Like, I want to do family content, man. Like, I don't care about the other stuff that people care so much about. I just want to do family-friendly content with my children. I want to have my kids in the kitchen cutting up onions and peppers with me. I want to teach them how to play basketball, volleyball, tennis, jog, throw a football. That's the type of content I want to do. That's what's next for me. That's what's fresh for me. That's been like my whole entire mindset. That's my vision for the future of me being a content creator on YouTube. Now, as far as like my other platforms like TikTok, you guys go watch my TikTok. I do a lot of stuff on TikTok about politics. Some people say I don't know what I'm talking about, but how do you go from 0 followers to almost 200,000 followers in less than a year? So that's what I do over there. I'm going to continue doing that type of content over there. I guess because politics is associated with drama, and people love drama. So I try to keep everything separate from what I do over here. But what's new and fresh for me, I believe, is going to just be family stuff, man. Moving forward. There's a lot of things I can't show right now. Certain photos and things like that because we have not revealed our daughter yet. But there's a lot of stuff that I want to do, a lot of things that I'm going to do, a lot of great things that we actually have planned, actually, believe it or not. So it's a lot of good things that's going to be new and fresh. But thank you for the question. We are almost done, guys. Someone says, good afternoon, Mr. Crier. My name is, this is that guy again, Greg Delaney. I was wondering, are you going to do more cooking videos on YouTube? Okay, it's the same person from before, but they asked a different question. Thank you, I appreciate it. Am I going, I wonder, are you going to do more cooking videos on YouTube? I can. I've been asked recently about cooking videos. I want to do cooking videos, man. I do. I'm not even gonna come on here and cap to you guys. I know how to cook fish. I know how to cook chicken. I know how to make shrimp. I know how to make greens. I've been getting spoiled lately. I ain't gonna lie, man. Y'all probably noticed a little weight gain. I've been getting spoiled lately. So I'm not gonna come on here and lie to you guys. I be barbecuing and stuff. But I do cook. But I don't cook the way I used to cook. I would have to really know what I want to cook, man. I don't know. Maybe you guys could drop me some good cooking videos in the comment section and we can make it happen. I would love to do that, man. You heard me say in the last question, I want to move towards more family content. I want to cook with my family as well. I don't want to just be like the Damian Crier in the kitchen cooking all the time. No, I want y'all to see more, like the family style thing. So that's what I'm leaning towards. But I can promise you this. I will make a cooking video. I would. You know what? I could do one a day because I got some meat in the sink unthawing right now. I could actually cook that in the video. But just know, maybe soon. I don't want to come on here and lie. But I will tell you this, guys. If you watch me on TikTok, I be live a hell of a lot on TikTok. And a lot of my TikTok lives, I'm in the kitchen cooking. I'm in there dancing. I got the music blasting because on TikTok, it's so much of a vibe. You're able to play music over there. Any music. No ID claims, nothing. And you can dance and have fun. People don't judge you, man. It's like you get trolls out the ass over there. You get trolled like a motherfucker. But You can have so much fun over there. I think the music is what gives it the vibe. But cooking videos coming soon. Thank you for that question. All right, see how many we got left. Oh, we're at the end, guys. 2 more questions. Next question. How has Dion been doing with the whole bed sleeping situation? Does he sleep on his own bed now? You know, I don't know where this came from, but I screenshotted this for a reason. My son Dion has always had his own bed. You guys don't remember several months back, was it this year? Last year? I think it was last year. I took you guys to the store with me, American Furniture. I bought Dion a whole entire bedroom set, television on his wall. He has his own bedroom. My daughter, when she comes over, she has her own bedroom. I'm actually sitting in her bedroom right now. Her bed is right there, and her sister's bed is right here. So when people ask questions like that, does he sleep on his own bed? I'm not for sure, again, where you guys are getting your information from, but my kids have their own rooms. That's something that just recently, kind of back to the beginning of this video. I don't want to say much, but my kids have their own rooms. They don't sleep together. If I put them in the room to watch television together, they may sit in the bed and watch television together. One may even fall asleep while they're watching television, and she gets in her own bed. So I don't know about this question right here, but I can answer this question the best way I can. And the answer to your question is, I think everybody who watches me on social media, they know that my children, when they're at my house, that they have their own beds. They have their own bedrooms, televisions on the wall. They have their own everything. They even have their own closets. They even have their own closets. So I don't know where you guys get your information from. But thank you for the question. And last but not least, this person says, this is the Q&A question. Mention my name in the video. Why you don't talk to the Prince family? Pooh, they said mention my name in the video. Why you don't talk to the Prince family? I got a question. You know what? I got a question for you. This is my Q&A, but I'm gonna Q&A you. Who told you that I don't talk to my children? I think you must be a really young person, so I'm not gonna say anything crazy. But because you don't see me and my kids together on videos, don't mean we don't talk. Y'all don't see my daughter Margaret in my videos every day, but y'all don't ask about her. Y'all don't see my son Akeem in videos every day. Y'all don't ask about him. Y'all don't see my son Darian every day in videos. Y'all don't ask about him. So I would say, just because you don't see my children in my videos, that doesn't spell we don't talk or they don't mess with Damian Cryer. All of my children very much messes with their dad. They love me very much and we talk regularly. So I want to put that out there. So I don't know, again, I can't stop rumors from getting spreaded, false narrative from being prevented. But all I can say is that as a dad, I do believe I know what I'm talking about when I say I talk to my children on a regular basis. So that's gonna pretty much be the end of that video, man. But I wanna say this in conclusion of this video. First, I wanna say thank you for everybody who participated in this Q&A. Again, it's been a while since I actually did a Q&A. I can't even remember the last time I did one, but I think I do remember in my last Q&A, there was a lot of negative stuff going on from the people commenting in the video. People have mixed emotions about me or some of the ways that I answer my questions. You guys do know you're not obligated. There's no pressure to watch the video. People are quick to leave a negative comment, but over here, there's no pressure. I'm gonna keep doing what I'm doing regardless. But I just wanna say, man, you know, keep your head up, man. Keep your head on a swivel out here. It's real out here. It's a lot of mass shootings going on in the United States. A lot of school things going on with our students at school. You know, it's a lot of people taking their own lives out here in 2025 because of social media. You know, and if you're one of those people, man, seek help. Seek counseling. There's so many young people taking their own lives because they're getting body shamed right on the internet. People putting Facebook statuses up about school students, about their friends at school that they don't like. You know, and if you're one of those people doing that, man, shame on you, man. You need some help. Seek help, seek counseling. Don't think that your only option is to end your life, man, because your life is worth something. You mean something. Don't hurt the ones that you love by ending yourself because of what somebody else say about you. Do what you have to do to report them. You know, our world is full of bullies. You can't stop them. But don't end your life because of a bully. Don't allow yourself to hurt the ones that love you so much based off of what somebody else said about you. I appreciate you guys watching this video. I love you all. Until next time, I'm Damian Cryer, and I'm gonna see y'all.